JonTron.
Mario Party! A lighthearted, action-packed, revolutionary, and almost always aneurysm-inducing multiplayer game originally for the N64 console.
My favorite character is Princess Zelda.
This game always made someone mad, and you always seem to get fucked by Luigi buying his goddamn skeleton keys. Why does he always do that? What's he plotting exactly? This game is notable for having some of the worst AI ever in any game. I mean, sometimes they would just go to the item shop, open up the menu, and then close it again for no reason. My cartridge is apparently owned by Bennett Smith. I never bought this game, so some random friend I forgot about probably left it here a long time ago. You hear that, Bennett Smith? I've got your Mario Party hostage, and if you ever want to see it again, just email me and I'll send it on its way. I digress. Today's show's focus is on the top 10 best Mario Party minigames of all time, out of all the games in the entire series. Now, I'll be represented by our main man, Wario, here. Start us off, Jacques.
I'm a bird. Cluck cluck. Number 10.
Ready, go!
Ah, yes, Bobsled Run. How can any of us forget? This one was always best played with another actual person rather than a computer, because unlike some other more shoddily assembled games, this was one of the only minigames where you felt that working together would actually get you somewhere. It's pretty cool, because you and your teammate actually got to push the sled to the starting line, too. Nothing beat a perfect 10-point smooth turn. But the absolute best part is you get to stare up the butthole of a frozen and hollowed-out penguin for the whole game. Morbid? Yes. Fun? You betcha.
Go!
Number 9.
Hot Bob-omb. This game was tight. It was one of those battle mini-games. They were always my favorite. That Goomba would come down, rob you of your money against your will, and then gamble it against other players. They've sure got some pretty loose legal legislation over there in the Mushroom Kingdom. In this game, your objective was to catch the Bob-omb and throw it to your opponents before it blows up and eliminates the player holding it. It's quite similar to the balloon game in Yoshi's Island, just with 4 of your friends and a sack of cash on the line. The best part is, if you get the bomb while it's still got a young fuse, you can just hold it there until it gets big and pass it off to the adjacent sucker when it's ready. But you never know, it may just blow up on you while you cook it off. I'm gonna get you, Luigi, you rat bastard! Oh yeah, quenching.
Number 8.
Of course, Hot Rope Jump. How could this not be on the list? This was one of those games that was so great, they took it from the first Mario Party, enhanced it a little bit, and added it in the second one as well. I always felt like being in the middle was better somehow, because in the outer reaches the fire swept closer to your feet. Nothing was more satisfying than seeing your friends fly from the scene, clenching their smoking behinds, with you left to finish the fight. Usually right next to Luigi, clenching his fucking skeleton key for good luck, piece of shit. But chances are, the game didn't last that long anyways.
Number 7.
Facelift! What an intricate minigame this was. At the beginning, you're shown a face that contorts to a certain position. Nextly, you're given your own version of the same face, which you have to stretch, using your player's signature hand, to match the picture in the center of the screen. It really brought out the inner compulsiveness in me, because once you're done, there's ample time left for you to jiggle around with your creation until it's just right.
Finish!
I don't think I deserve that good of a score.
Number 6.
That's Boulder Ball.
What a crock of shit Boulder Ball was. This 1 vs 3 Mario Party 3 minigame was entirely one-sided. Just look at this. Luigi, that reptile of a human being, just sits atop the hill with a forklift and pummels boulders down at the opposing 3 players, while their goal is to reach the top without getting squashed to death. Just ponder this situation. The other 3 don't even have a chance. It's such a narrow path. Entering a competition like this is like placing your bets on a dead horse. It turns out, though, that in the Mushroom Kingdom, a gory encounter with a boulder just sets you back a few feet. So that's cool. But oh, when you're in Luigi's position, let's just say the Schadenfreude side of you takes over.
You sold everything. What do you have now?
I have Boulder Ball.
Number 5.
Platform Peril. There are so many good games on this list, I can't believe this can't be number 1. Nonetheless, this was a strictly action minigame in which you competed with the other 4 players to reach the finish line. The fun part of this is that there are pre-placed obstacles that may or may not be in your path, so it's really more like luck peril. But that's how pretty much every Mario Party minigame is, isn't it? There was nothing more fulfilling than blocking an opponent and sending him careening into the abyss.
Number 4.
Bombs Away! Who didn't love Bombs Away, honestly?
I don't like Bombs Away.
Shut the fuck up, Jock! This is the goddamn last dinner party you ruined! Anyways, Bombs Away. Your objective was to keep atop this platform while cannons fire on you from the distance. You could jump on your opponent's head to screw them over, and if a bomb hits you directly, you're out of there. Otherwise, it just stuns you. What's creepy is that when you die in this game, a necrophilic blooper is right on cue to come drag you away to his hideout. God knows how he's so diligent. This was another one that was so good they kept it in both the first and second game. But oh, they didn't just leave it alone for Mario Party 2. Not at all. If more than one player survives to the last 5 seconds, Bowser's battleship brings out the big guns and fires this badass missile at your island. It's still not that hard to dodge, but this minigame is still one of the greats, and easily one of the most fun to play.
Number 3.
Now, many of you may not agree with me on this choice, but I love Bowser's Big Blast. This game is cruel. It's just plain cruel. The objective is to depress a lever and hope that it doesn't make the Bowser head behind you explode. All it is luck. Luck and placement. If you're the first one to pick, you've got a 1 out of 5 chance of winning. But if you're the last one, you get to take a 50-50 that your brains are going to be splattered all over the wall. If he blows out his nose, you're good to go. But if his eyes start to tick, you're out of luck.
I'm gonna get you, Luigi, you son of a bitch!
Number 2.
This one. There is nothing that can accurately express my love for this one, but I'll try my damned best to explain. I remember seeing this particular game on the commercial for Mario Party 2, and this one alone made me want to play the game. Shock, Drop, and Roll was the ultimate player-torturing minigame. If you were lucky and were the chosen player, you got to stand there all mad genius villain and pull a lever back and forth while your unfortunate foes tried to stay atop a cylinder to avoid electric shock. The control on this one was perfect, unlike a lot of the other floaty minigames Mario Party had to offer. The cool thing was that there was actually some skill involved in this one. You had to get inside the head of your opponent. You had to know them, read them, and preempt their every move. Only until their one perfect slip-up.
Warning. Bonus clip approaching.
Mario Party 8's Shake It Up. Now this game's not really that special in itself. What's amazing about this game is the rules menu. Oh yeah, you're seeing that right. And the real kicker is that it's Mario's hand. Oh, and what are you competing for at the end of this game? Yeah, I didn't make that up. Fucking amazing. Here it is, the all-time crowd favorite, Bumper Balls. This is a game so elegant in its simplicity and so nostalgic in every way that it couldn't be any number but number 1. We all remember this game. When the arrow landed on it, you got a small surge of adrenaline. You knew a competition was about to be had. There was some serious strategy in this game. Bumping straight on would cause a stalemate, but flanking them at a high velocity would cause your enemies to careen off the edge of the stage. Victory. Mario Party had some great games, but there was a certain urgency to this one that just couldn't be found in similar minigames. This one was so good that it was in both Mario Party 1 and 2, and in Mario Party 2 you even got 3 stages to choose from. Yeah, the developers were that devoted to this one. Fuck you, Luigi, you ice-cold whore!
Well, there you have it. You beautiful, beautiful people. Except the trolls. Don't forget to subscribe.